your symptoms. Be a survivor, not the victim. Treat your body right.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm living my life that is best, y'all. No stress, good health, I'm blessed, y'all.
Love, peace, and blessings, health conscious community. This is Zakina with Natural Max Health, and I thank you so very much for watching my video. So I am continuing my series on reversing illness or sickness or disease in the body. As you all know, my slogan is heal your body, not your symptoms. So for the past few weeks, I have been going over three major ways to reverse illness, to reverse sickness in the body. In other words, 3 ways to heal the body and not the symptoms. So the first way, or the first method rather, was removing toxins and waste from the cells. Removing toxins and waste from the body, mainly the cells, because that is the smallest organ in the body. So we want to get to the smallest organ of the body. The second method was getting proper nutrition. And the third method was not only avoiding putting the third method was not only removing inflammation from the body, chronic inflammation that is, but also avoiding putting things in the body that causes inflammation. Now, our last 4 videos, we talked about enzymes and the role they play in all this. So if you have not seen the last 4 videos on enzymes, I highly recommend watching those. Just a quick recap, we are actually born with enzymes. And enzymes are responsible. There are many functions of enzymes, but the ones we mainly discussed was their function to break down food to a liquid so that our bodies can do what it needs to do with it, whether it is to absorb it and use it for nutrition or energy, or whether it needs to expel what is not needed. So today I am talking about how we can preserve our enzymes. As we discussed in our last 4 videos, that although we are born with enzymes, we do deplete them as we age. So by the time you're my age, and I'm just a couple of months shy of 50 years old, I'm only operating off 40% of the enzymes that I was born with. And you have to keep in mind, in my condition, I was already born with a compromised immune system, which compromised my digestive system. So today, we are going to talk about ways to preserve our enzymes. Now, I just want to go back to the first method real quick when I stated that the first method to reversing health, and I'm sorry, not reversing health, we want health. The first method in reversing illness, healing your body and not your symptoms, is removing toxins and waste from the cells. So not only do we want to remove toxins and waste from the cells, but we also want to make sure that our digestive system is functioning properly so that we avoid building up more toxins and waste. And the reason why, we don't want toxins and waste, because it's going to make us sick. Who wants to be full of gunk? But also, when you have a toxin and waste build up, you also compromise your absorption, meaning you're not absorbing the minerals from your food or the minerals from your supplements that you can, but you're not getting your full potential. So today we are going to address that a little bit. We are going to talk about how to preserve our natural enzymes that we were born with. And one of the best ways to preserve your enzymes is eating raw foods. Now, raw foods some raw foods are easy to eat. Oranges, apples, cucumbers, we don't have a problem with those. But sometimes when you get to, maybe like Brussels sprouts or broccoli, because of the fibers in them, they can be too hard to handle. So, you want to put things in there to break down the fiber a little bit. So today I am going to go over a recipe of a Brussels sprout salad that I make and what I do to it to break down those fibers so that it's easier to eat. Okay, so let's get started. So, as we discussed in our previous videos, raw foods are full of enzymes. They still have all of their enzymes in there. So when you consume raw foods, your body does not have to use the enzymes that that you were born with, and you can preserve those enzymes. So what we have here is Brussels sprouts. Okay, I've chopped it up already. For the sake of time, I've already chopped up all of the food. So in my Brussels sprout salad, of course I have Brussels sprouts. I put almonds in there. I have red onions. I just love red onions. A lot of people love red onions but cannot necessarily consume them raw because they're so strong. But like all vegetables, raw onions are very, very nutrient, have a lot of enzymatic activity. So we have the raw onions. I have sweet peppers. I have red, orange, and yellow sweet peppers in here. So this is a very nutritious salad full of minerals, full of vitamins. Here I have orange cauliflower. I also like to use purple cauliflower, but I was not able to find purple cauliflower this time around. So I had to just settle for the orange. Here I have green and red apples. I actually chopped my fruit up a couple of days ago, so they might be just a little brown, but actually they look okay. And then here I have pomegranate seeds. Yummy, 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 yummy. So for my raw Brussels sprout salads, I have, of course, Brussels sprouts, red onions, sweet peppers, green and red apples, orange cauliflower, pomegranate seeds, and walnuts. Now, a lot of people use pine nuts in their Brussels sprout salad. I prefer walnuts just because I know I'm getting the omega-3. Now, in the Brussels sprout salads, I cannot eat raw Brussels sprouts and I cannot eat raw onions just as they are. I have to do something to kill the fiber. So, or to lighten it up a little bit to kill the sting. So what I like to do is I like to put key lime, fresh key lime squeezed juice in my salad and some sort of apple cider vinegar. So I will be using fighter cider that I got from Beacon Naturals. So as I stated, everything has already been chopped and squeezed up for the sake of time. So I'm just going to pour this in here because this spoon is a lot smaller than what I wanted to start with. And how much you use is going to be up to you, your taste. There is one got that is my Himalaya pink sea salt. Hope you guys can see that. And I do this once again just to take the sting or the burn out of the salad a little bit. So, and I'm going to put in some vinegar in here, like I said, to take the punch out of the red onions and the Brussels sprouts so that I can consume them better. And I am going to add some of my pomegranate seeds now. Now the reason why I do this in this order is because, like I said, I am trying to take the punch out of the red onions and the Brussels sprouts so that I can consume them better. So I am going to stir this up, and look how colorful this is already. And this is before I even put the other ingredients in. So now, in no particular order, I am going to add the rest of my ingredients. I'm going to add my red and green apples. And another thing, when I'm making salads, if I have some vegetables that I think are going to go bad, I'll just throw them in there. If I don't, you know, it's kind of like, you know, people make gumbo, they just throw everything in the house in there. Sometimes that's how my salads are. If I have some vegetables that are going to go bad, I just throw it in there. It's really no rules. This is really just for inspiration. So now that I have these other ingredients, I'm going to stir this up a little bit. See how colorful that is? When you're eating, you want a rainbow of colors, because you're just going to get more nutrients, more minerals from different colors. And as I stated earlier, by this being a raw salad, all of the enzymes are still here. This is live food. So our bodies will be able to digest this without having to use our natural supply of enzymes. And now I'm going to add the walnuts. As I stated earlier, or at least I think I stated earlier, I prefer using walnuts over pine nuts because I can get my omega-3 from the walnuts. So I am going to stir this just a little bit more. And I really needed either a bigger bowl, or I should have put less Brussels sprouts in here. But the more I make, the longer it'll last me. So now what I'm going to do, take this around a little bit. I'm just going to sprinkle some more pomegranate seeds just on the top here. I really wish I had my purple cauliflower, because it would just add so much more color to it. So much more color. And then I am going to take some pomegranate fig balsamic vinaigrette. And I'm just going to swirl it on top. And guess what, guys? Just like that, I am done. Now the chopping did, you know, take some time. So you see that? Isn't that beautiful? All the different colors in there. Once again, I got the Brussels sprouts, the orange cauliflower, the sweet peppers, orange, red, and yellow sweet peppers, pomegranate seeds, walnuts. If there's anything else in here, oh yeah, and of course the red onions. Very, very, very healthy for you. So this is my raw salad. Hopefully this can be an inspiration to you, because we want to eat to live, not live to eat. And consuming raw foods, like I said, it has this full of enzymes so your body can digest it. But if you're having a heavier meal, have heavier foods, like say you're having meat or potatoes or something like that the body cannot digest so easily, having something raw before you eat that will enable you to digest that food even better as well. So that is all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will experiment more with raw foods so that you can eat to live and be healthier. So until next time, well, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, I hope that you would give me a thumbs up. I hope that you would share it, leave me a comment, because it helped the algorithms. So that is all for now. I hope that you guys will take care, be well, and hopefully I will see you next Sunday. Until then, take care, my friends, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ta. You can't see my hand there, so here we go. Ta-ta. See you all later. Bye.